What bearing this? Oh, hello, Cyberland. My name's Marlin. The channel's Old Fart Hacks, and this is going to be a bearing pack for that stupid Chinese XY table. I've been having trouble, I think, with the the ball bearings that are in there, so I'm going to roller bearings. See? Rollers. They're a little shorter, so I'm going to have to stack more of them in there, which won't be a bad thing because that'll just give me more surfaces to roll on. But we'll see if it makes a difference. Right now I've got this nut quite tight, and yet the midsection turns quite easily. So the next step will be to stack these up in the knobs and see how they roll there. But anyway, so I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so we're back. This is a small set of bearings. This is a larger set. Again, I'm going to have a little stack-up issue here because this is slightly shorter than what's in there, so I may end up having to play games. This is a 8mm stack. I may end up having to throw in one more of these 1mm washers, which will leave me with a race with nothing in. But anyway, that's another matter. But this is snugged up now, and it moves smoothly. So I would say that the problem I was having was the bearings. And I think once I get these stabilized in that housing, in this housing, although actually, but anyway, I think this is going to be the solution to my binding knobs. I've also figured out I can clean up this. I'd put a scribed mark in here and realized that it's on an angle, and I was just thinking I can hook this up, set this up on the lathe, and then just use the tool bit on the lathe to make that line flat across there, more or less. I may have to take off a few thousandths to clean that surface up. But anyway, so the next step will be to assemble this to that with maybe a filler for that, and then we'll see how it turns. But I mean, this is much better. Okay, so now we have this mounted up as it would be in the table, with, of course, there's no nut out here, but you know, the nut's behind the camera here. But anyway, two roller sets here, and yes, I've added one more 1mm washer, and now this turns easily, or as easily as I want it to. Is there a little friction there? Yeah, I haven't oiled the bearings, so, but I'm actually, yes, I can say now that the problem was the bearing, without a doubt. Those roller bearings, the roller ball bearings, the ball bearings, were bad. I've got this, by the way, very, very tight, and it still moves smoothly. There's no clicking, there's no glunching, there's no clumping, there's no clicking, there's no anything. It just turns. I mean, when you can turn this with a couple of fingers out on a threaded portion, you know it's loose enough. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to take care of it that way with the roller bearings, the flat roller bearings you saw earlier on. Anyway, that's what I got for you right now. I hope you guys do well. And remember, it's all good until you get, I got to stop that. It's all good until you get caught. I know I like the sentence too much. I really have to stop it. No one ever understands. Anyway, bye all, and have fun.